Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of Cities XL. I haven't been playing this game since City Skyline came out. It's still an okay game. It's just, it's definitely not as fun to play anymore as I've been getting into City Skyline, but I want to get back into it and kind of mess around with it a little bit. There's some annoyances that I have with it now just because of the new game, things I can do. You know, I was playing this a little bit before I started recording and, a couple getting to me, but no, nonetheless, so basically what we're going to work on, I think, is trying to get this interchange under control here. So I think we're going to go ahead and start on this freeway here, just because of the amount of traffic that we have and whatnot. We only have a handful of buildings left to demolish here, so we're going to go ahead and take care of that. So let's just get rid of those guys. Is that some businesses right there? I couldn't tell. It looked like a business. Maybe it was a house, I'm not sure. So we're going to get rid of those. We get rid of the filler. So basically we're going to do something along the lines of what we did on the other side over here. It's going to be a little bit different, but it's going to work out pretty much the same. Trying to see how I want to go about this here. Trying to think of the easiest way anyways, so I don't think I'm gonna worry about that. So okay, so what I'm gonna do, we gotta do this interchange, but I think we're gonna focus on doing this overpass first, just to get that out of the way. We are not using that tool. Let's just do it the easy way. Do that. So we're gonna delete these crossroads in here. And then we're gonna delete this road here. Just kind of looking at how things are going to line up here. And we're gonna delete this road here like so. And this guy is going to be extended out to over here. Okay. Find the right road. It's been a little while since I played the game. It's definitely it's a little foreign, but that's all good. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I completely messed that up. Double click. See, right there. Messed myself up. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and delete all these, and you'll see why we do that here in just a minute. We may have to change a few things up. I hope not. Actually, let's go ahead and just cut this back here, just because it's two different road types. It's gonna make it a lot easier. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do what we did over there, and we're gonna do the 3-lane coming off, and then from there on out we're gonna do the 2-lane. So that way we give ourselves some merge room and whatnot. Okay. And then we also need to, we don't have to, well, I was kind of thinking we could maybe limit the width of this a little bit, which we can, but we're not going to be able to do that much. Just because, I mean, we still got to have room for the freeway. We're going to have trouble with the other one, I already know that much, because of, you know, the width of how much room that we have to work with over there is not that much at all. Okay, so we're gonna delete you. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm gonna extend that out there like that, but I'm gonna do something a little weird for me as well. I didn't say that. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and break off 2 roads that are gonna come off like so, and then we're gonna go over to this tool here. We're just gonna kind of S-curve this in. Now this guy is just gonna come up here like that, and it's just going to do that for now. It will change here pretty soon, but we just want to one-way these roads. So we're gonna kind of do what we did before, and at least try and get them going in the right direction. Alright, so we need to start swapping over to this one here. And this side's probably not going to work with me, is it? Oh, okay. Looks like it is. So far, so good. That's good. That's real good. Okay. Now we want to wait. So basically, it's all going to merge into that road for right now. And then we're going to work on, I think we're going to clear this guy out, and then we need to clear some of these guys out as well. But at least that'll take care of getting this first overpass done. So hopefully, you know, that'll at least get that out of the way so we can start working on the big interchange. Hopefully that's going straight. Okay, good. Alright, so now we just need to figure out where we want the road to go. We're just going to start off with a little 2-lane road. There's no big deal of starting off with anything else. Let's try and get these guys centered. Maybe with that little bit of a median in the middle. Does that look centered? No. Maybe over this way just a little bit. And we can do the same over here. Oop. That looks better. That looks a lot better. I think well, now it looks like it almost looks like this. Was that the, okay, that was the next one that we built. Okay, yeah, this one's good. I think so. It looks pretty good. This is a little close to this side. I think this is a little close to this side, but you know, we're gonna deal with it. Okay. So for now, we're just going to do that, and then that'll just kind of merge into there for now. Like that. Okay. So I keep forgetting to double click there. I'm so used to just single clicking. Okay, so we just got to do a nice little overpass here. And we're going to do the same over here. Okay, we don't have to do anything special. We just need to do that. Of course, it's not going to let me do that, but that's okay. That's weird. Oh, okay. Oh, if I kind of run through, will it let me? Yes. Alright. I don't care if it's kind of glitched right now. I'm okay. Well, it's still not happy with me. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We'll figure out the alternative way here, which would be to do this. And then just connect straight in like that. Okay. So, what do we want to do here? We need enough room for this interchange, but we've actually got plenty of room over here, so I think we're going to go and cut it right there. That's where the overpass is going to start, and then I think the overpass is actually going to start right there. That should be enough for that, as well as a nice smooth slope. We'll maybe cut it just a little bit like that. But other than that, I think we should be good. So this could be a nice little addition to the city here. It's going to be much needed. It's going to be a little rough getting it up and running, but once we do, it's going to be perfect. It's going to be just what the city needs here. Cut that piece out just so we can get that in there. And then go back over here and find the piece that we need, which is this one. Alright, we also need this one here. The same goes over here. Okay. So of course, these are going to extend past here as well. If I can get to the right menu, there we go. So these are going to extend past. This is going to extend. I did that wrong again. It's going to extend past, and then it's going to merge back up into this road here, which we're going to cut back a couple, and we're going to have to delete these guys eventually. But right now, it's not too much to worry about. So we can go and clear this out here. So we're just going to basically get the preliminary overpasses done, and then we'll work on getting the interchange done, which seems like a smart way of doing it. Is it? I don't know. Will we find out? Certainly. Okay. Okay, that actually was like perfect. I didn't have to, I thought I was going to have to rebuild the bridge there again to make sure that it cleared it. But I didn't have to, which was nice. And then this side should be even better, because it's already got the slope, just as long as didn't mess that up. Did a little bit. You know, I think I'm gonna leave it. It's not a huge deal, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it. I may go back and fix it later, maybe not. We'll find out. Okay, I kind of get this curve done right. And we'll go ahead and do that and that. And that's going to be a, if I click the right thing. Okay, that's going the wrong way, of course. There we go. And we get to do the same thing over here. Of course, going the wrong way. Okay. And let's go and get these guys in here. I think these guys will be alright. Coming into here. If we can get it to line up. Like that. Okay. And we'll do that. Alright, it's not going to look the best, but it's going to look alright. We can delete that and just do, click on the right thing, of course. Just do that and one way that before I forget. Why is that showing up as two separate pieces? There we go. That was strange. I think it was going the wrong way, but it was just so close that it was wasn't allowing it to display that information or something. I don't know. Could have swore that had an arrow on it. Oh, nope. No. Of course. There we go. And then we'll delete that and do that. And we'll go ahead and do this. You'll notice that a lot of these freeways that I do are going to be pretty straight. I may do some variations and curves. Like there's going to definitely be some curves down over here. But the reason why I do that is just because it makes it so much easier to build off of than to try and do curves and stuff, especially when it comes to overpasses and stuff like that. It makes it so much easier. So why don't we do that, and then we'll drag this guy as far down as we can get without having too much trouble. Can it come off of there actually? I think it can. And that would actually work out a lot better if we could actually click on the right thing, and I didn't even realize we had a bus line on here. Okay, it's not gonna let me. Well, that's fine. It would have looked a lot better, but that's okay. We can make this work. So we'll do that, and then we'll just do a nice gentle curve in, and then we'll just one way these guys like so. This is paused, right? Okay. Just saw cars moving along. I kind of got scared there for a second. So we're going to continue that. And that'd be nice, an easier one-way tool. I do like that in City Skyline. Sorry if I do end up comparing this a lot to that game. It's just I've really been enjoying that game. So let's see here. And then maybe just come off of here. And that actually worked out really well. Okay. So do something like that. So we have... well... we have a basic overpass going on right now. The next one's going to be getting this one done, which I think I'm not going to do quite yet. I'm just going to monitor traffic and see how they're using this. Let's go and speed up time here. See how they use it. I definitely want to get rid of the slope, so I'm going to try that. Yeah, it looks like we have cars using it already, which is good. So they get on there and then get right back off, which works, I guess. Then you have cars that can get off there and go off to wherever they need. You should have quite a few cars going across there. Let's take a look at our traffic here. Wow, that's pretty crazy. All right, so we actually have a lot of traffic building up at the intersection here too. It's quite crazy. All right, which I was kind of expecting something like this to happen. I mean, we just have so much traffic going in here. Using this road, it's just crazy. It's one thing I wish I could do is remove the stoplight so they wouldn't stop there, because there's no reason to stop at all. Okay, so we got that all done. Okay, wow, that frontage road's getting hit pretty hard. Wonder why that is. Where are you all going? You guys just going down to the next road? Normally we'd get on the freeway and get off the next road. That's weird. Alright, so what did I want to do? That's right. So basically I want to widen out this to a 3-lane, and I'll tell you why I do that. And you'll see me do that. I think I've done that. I have done that there, but I haven't done it anywhere else, have I? Yeah, I'm going to show you why I do that here. Yeah, this freeway is probably going to be our most used freeway, and the interchange is probably going to be the busiest and possibly only interchange in the city. That's just because it's just, I mean, this is going to be going right through residential, whereas the other one, you know, it's kind of just a long-term route. Like, most people are not going to be using this freeway for long, like, not going to be staying on it for very long. Like, just because people over here can hop on, get off real quick. You know, it's not that big of a deal. But the people that are going to mainly be using this are people who get on here, go all the way out over here to the manufacturing, or over here to whatever might be over here, but there's nothing really over there. But a lot of people are going to be hopping on here, getting off, going into the offices, or going on and over, or going on and down to work down here, or whatever we place down over here. And then we're going to have the people that are commuting in on here as well, into the offices and whatnot. So it's going to be a very busy freeway, as it's already shown with it just being a normal everyday road. It's already been crazy busy, so it's going to be a fun task getting all that traffic rounded up and whatnot. So we got that. Yeah, as you can already see, it's already kind of yellowing, which has to do with that end, but even this one's kind of slightly yellowing, so we'll probably end up doing is changing these to either, you know, like a 3 off, or I mean like a 3 on, and then, you know, where it adds a lane, it takes away a lane, because the interchange is going to require some extra lanes for sure. We're not just going to be able to rely on just, you know, these types of interchanges. So but yeah, the city is definitely growing. I didn't even realize we're almost 120,000 people. It's growing pretty fast. It's going to grow even faster after we get the freeway, just because I'm going to have a basic idea of how to lay out the city and how the city is going to look and how to, you know, place stuff. Because right now we're just kind of piecing it together because we don't know exactly how much space we'd need. Like, I have a feeling we're going to probably end up needing to knock out a few more squares, but again, I don't know that for sure. I know we're going to knock out a lot of this stuff, but you know, it's all going to depend on how big we want to make it and how we make it. Like, I already have an idea and I already have it drawn up how we want to do it, but it's all just going to depend on how it turns out and what looks nice and what works and what doesn't work and so on and so forth. Like, these frontage roads are probably going to end up curving up and around and connecting up, so we're going to have to make space for those as well. Or they could just kind of, I don't know. It's hard to say how things are going to go, but it definitely looks like the city is going to be doing pretty well. Let's see here. So we got that in there. We got that going there. So there's not much more we can do. So spent quite a bit of time on just doing that one overpass. So it looks like we're going to be about one per video, just to kind of keep it in the interchange. Who knows how long that's going to take. It's going to be a big project, but once we get it done, it'll be well worth it, and the city will definitely be doing great. You know, once we get that done. So if you guys enjoy this series, go to that like, subscribe, comment, you know, share it with your friends, everything like that. Definitely stay tuned for more episodes of this, as well as City Skyline. I'm going to try and alternate between both, or at least keep this one more up to date than I've been doing before. But yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching.